Welcome back, everybody. Matt the Man here. Hope you're doing well. So, out of nowhere on Monday, you find out. That's right, Universal is moving forward with a new Jason Bourne film. Oh boy! Now, some people are going to be, damn it, Hollywood, you just keep going back to the well. The well, the well, the well. Oh, look what's coming up from the bucket today. Oh, look, Jason Bourne. Okay. Now, I'm a huge fan of the Jason Bourne franchise. I grew up with the first three movies in the 2000s. I think those first three films, say that three times fast. The first three films, anyway, I think that's a great trilogy. The Bourne Identity, the Bourne Supremacy, the Bourne Ultimatum. I think it's a great trilogy. I think the way they ended that trilogy was perfection, by the way. The book ending of Matt Damon when we first meet him in the first movie, in the water. You end the third film with him in the water. Water. Wawa. And then they made the Bourne Legacy with Jeremy Renner. I don't think that's a bad film. I think it was a pretty good film. I wish they continued, but they didn't. And then they made Jason Bourne in 2016, where they brought back Matt Damon and Paul Greengrass to direct. I think that is the weakness of the Bourne franchise films in all of them. But I'm not going to tell you I would not. I'm not going to say I would not want another Jason Bourne film. I mean, Bond right now, we don't know what's going on with James Bond. We know at least we have one more Mission Impossible movie with Tom Cruise. And Tom Cruise is older than Matt Damon, so if Tom can do it, Matt Damon can do it. Come on. Scotty doesn't know. Scotty knows what he wants to do. And Scotty saying more Jason Bourne. Maybe. They are getting a new director, not Paul Greengrass and not the director of the Bourne Legacy. They're getting the director of All Quiet on the Western Front. That came out last year. I actually ended up watching that on New Year's Eve before going into 2023. It's an excellent movie, a great war movie. Violent, bloody, beautifully shot. Great film. So I'm excited about that this director is coming in and directing a Bourne film. And apparently they have a great idea. And apparently they have talked to Matt Damon. So that means they are planning to have Matt Damon in the movie. They want Matt Damon in the movie. Now, here's the question. If Matt Damon says he doesn't want to do it, do they just recast Jason Bourne and make it a reboot? Like, we don't know the story. Or do they just recast, or do they just scrap it? Because you can't make a Jason Bourne movie, especially if it is a continuation of what we saw in the last Jason Bourne film and all the other ones, and not bring back Matt Damon. Matt Damon is Jason Bourne at this point. You can't call the movie Bourne, or you can call the movie Bourne, because they called the Jeremy Renner one the Bourne Legacy, and we didn't see Jason Bourne in the film. And they're not going to bring back Jeremy Renner, mainly because Jeremy Renner had that accident earlier at the beginning of the year, and he's still recovering in rehab. I mean, he's getting better and better every day. But there is no way he's going to be able to come in and do an action movie. So unless they have Jeremy Renner come in, and he's more like the guy behind the desk, like Chris Cooper was, or Brian Cox in the Bourne Identity and the Bourne Supremacy, then maybe that would work. Which, we always wanted a Jeremy Renner, Matt Damon Bourne film. I mean, after the Bourne Legacy, they should have went that route if they never did. It was shame on them. So, I mean, that would be one way to bring in Jeremy Renner, just have him be the guy behind the desk. You know, like I said, like a Brian Cox, like a Chris Cooper, like David Stratham in the Bourne Ultimatum. Or even Edward Norton in the Bourne Legacy. But I don't know. And also, you're gonna bring back like Alicia Vikander, who was at the end of who was in Jason Bourne. She's still around. I'm still mad that they killed off Julia Stiles. I think that could have been interesting to have them continue with her. But are you excited for another Jason Bourne film? Like I said, the last one came out in 2016. So we might not even see this movie until 2025, 2026. So that would be about 9 to 10 years later since the last Bourne film. So it's been a minute, And Matt Damon is getting older. He's not as old as Tom Cruise. But, you good to see a little gray hair. Jason's getting old. Maybe that will be something they worked into the story, the age. Well, let me know in the comments below. Matt the Bad here. Like, subscribe to the channel, comment. Do you want to see another Jason Bourne film?